Will you stop? Will you stop? It's a new show. Yes, it is.
You've heard all the other wrestling programs. Now it's time to listen to the guys who aren't booty.
And you can't beat that.
It's hashtag Wrestlepals.
Woo? Woo? Woo?
Yeah.
Really? Woo?
It'll be something.
Oh.
Is
Because
it?
it's hashtag WrestlePals. Hey,
Ah,
everybody.
kill
A hug? Has the hug line started today?
Oh wait, it hasn't. Because I've been.
Let me know when it goes up, alright?
I've
Look,
been pulling all my hair out.
I'm number one on day one.
See, pulling all my hair out.
So just rub it in. Really? That's where we're at?
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
Was that a problem?
No. It's a mess.
How are those cans working out for you?
They're great. It makes me feel comfy.
Yeah,
I don't need to plug into anything.
I get it.
Why not? Hey, everybody's hashtag WrestlePals. Look, he's
We couldn't even set up our camera. Like,
There we go. Is that better? How's that?
oh Jesus.
Hey, everybody's hashtag WrestlePals. He is the much beleaguered hashtag WrestlePal Justin. Really
Bow.
long title.
Yep.
And I'm hashtag WrestlePal Nate. Hey! I got that thing that I feel confident now. I don't need those. They weren't plugged in anyway. They were my security blanket.
It's because you don't have that coffee cup.
Or confidence. That's all right. Big ass water helps me out.
Well,
How you doing, Justin?
I'm doing all right.
Hey,
I guess.
don't need to lie to me. It's fine.
I got to tell you,
Yeah.
was trying to make the show better, adding a few things in. I mean, I should know this about myself. This happens quite frequently. You try to better yourself, you try to better your show, and shit goes awry.
A what?
Awry?
A where? A why? A why? A where? A what? Oh. Wait.
You gonna dump the water on your head again, Nathan?
Am I being told to? God damn it! No. Probably not.
Probably a good call.
Yes. Connor Dawkins. Look at that.
So 2017 ended
Did it? Mm-hmm. What day is it?
with a bang! Today's the second.
Dallas Page is back? Okay. It's the second.
It's the second of the year. And, I mean...
That only puts us 2 days away from the 4th. January 4th.
Oh, yes.
What happens on January 4th, Justin?
Oh, you want to know what happens on January 4th, huh?
Sure.
Whatever.
Fuck those buttons.
Hold on. Let's do this, and then this, and then this? No. Whatever. None of it wants to work today, so
Well,
that's
it
fine.
all hates us, Justin. It's cold out there.
I'll show you what happens. January 4th. It's Rusev Day!
Okay, you know what? To hell with where we were going. We need to address. Look at this.
We need to address the
You see
Bulgarian
this?
in the room?
Yes. And is he English or is that just his name?
That's just his name.
Okay.
Have you seen Xavier Woods' campaign against him for U.S. champ?
Yes, I've seen a little bit of this. He had like an interview with Leva Bates, and it's just so horribly hacked together.
Yes.
And I got a feeling he started editing. It was like,
Whatever.
nah, I like that. No. I have a feeling he looked at the quality because he puts out quality product with his YouTube channel, and said, "Nah, that's better. Bad is good." Yes. Rusev Day is the greatest thing that's ever happened.
It's true.
No, that's Kurt Angle. It's different. This awful man who's been a bad dude forever, right? Just decided to be stupid one day. And just started saying every day was Rusev Day. And then if he wasn't evil and evil foreigner enough, as you know, they're wont to do in wrestling. Oh, you're not from here? You're a bad dude. Let's give him an opera singer. I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen? Let's give him an awful, just weird, pale, thin-looking creep dude with some bad hairline, and he's gonna sing. That's some bad dudes right there. You are gonna be bad guys. No one's gonna like that.
They will boo you, and they will boo you.
Yes, we have every reason to boo you. You're an evil foreigner, first of all. Well, I don't know if that really plays into... You're an evil foreigner, goddammit! I was thinking about that the other day. I think
How much we hate Bulgaria.
Yeah.
In these parts.
And that, there was a war, right? A couple of them, anyway. Let's give him a dude that sings.
He's so excited when he goes out now.
Dude.
It's the best.
So they did Raw and SmackDown, both live, both from Chicago. Chicago, a weird place. And they're going to have the old JBL line of, they're just having fun, Maggle.
They're just having fun, Maggle.
Oh, did they have fun. Yes. As Rusev comes out, announces that it's Rusev Day. The fantastic shirt, by the way.
Yes.
We might have to get Rusev Day
I might
shirts.
be getting a Rusev Day shirt. I might.
We might.
I've got Christmas money.
I don't. But it's not going to stop. I'll make my own. I don't give a goddamn.
Maybe I'll buy you one for Christmas.
No.
/ birthday, because that's coming up too.
No, let's not talk about birthdays.
His birthday's coming up.
No, it's literally... We'll discuss that. An idea for a bit for tomorrow if we're doing it. Okay. Major announcements. And I get all excited. They just disappointed over it. Beside the point. It's beside the point. Bad guy. He's going to be a bad dude.
Bad dudes.
He comes out. And the crowd absolutely adores him.
Of course. And but the thing is that's happening everywhere. Or it's starting to.
Yes.
I mean, it started at the pay-per-view. And it's been, 3 weeks since then? 4 weeks since? 3.
He's
everywhere he's going.
He's 1,000% committed to it's Rusev Day.
Well, it's great because he doesn't even really have to... it's not venturing that far from where he was anyway, except for now he's just saying Rusev Day.
Yes, and he's celebrating himself because it is. It is Rusev Day.
It is Rusev Day. Happy Rusev Day to you.
Now, he's so beloved, that he has an asshole singing with him. Who, I don't understand how that gets a cheer, dude. They've done everything to make this evil. Oh,
it's so evil. So booable.
The fact that you're off screen and you hear and he tunes himself up, sings poorly. It's not bad, but still, in the situation, anything you do is going to be awful. And the crowd is like, "Yes, we like this.
Yes, please.
This.
Yes.
If we could have,
please, can we have some more?
Just more."
Also,
it's the loudest clap that's ever happened, sir.
Don't mind the graphic in the middle that you keep putting your head behind. No worries.
It's fine. This is good down here. Oh, hi.
It's Rusev Day on your head. Put Rusev Day on head.
The corners are sharp. So.
Put Rusev Day on head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad dudes.
Bad dudes.
And they I just universally adored and loved. There's nobody that can hate Rusev because he's just stupid.
Are they using this as a tool to turn Rusev into a good guy and make English a bad guy?
I don't know if they'll ever make Rusev a good guy.
I don't know either.
It's like, I really
At some
want
point,
this.
it's going to be hard
There's
to
nothing you
deny.
can do.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do. And his match quality has stepped up immensely because he's so excited.
Yes.
The fact that you could see that much excitement on somebody's face.
Well, he doesn't have to be bad foreigner guy anymore. He
Yes.
gets to just be an a-hole.
He could just be...
And it's
Nothing
great.
everybody loves more
Yes.
than an A. Take it.
I think there was the proof is in the pudding from Raw last night.
Put that in the pudding. It's not good for you.
Because, 90 proof. Braun
Yeah.
telling Heath Slater he's going to get these hands.
It-
And everybody's like, yes.
It was way worse
Wonderful.
than that. First, Rhino and Slater. Universally loved because, again, assholes. Mm-hmm. But in a different way. In a lovable, affable way. And
have
then
to
they bring
toughen
out
up.
the giant monster who destroys the tough one. Mm-hmm. And then says something about cheerleader, floor, hands, crowd wild. Mm-hmm. Very articulate for a monster.
Yeah.
Strowman has done very well as far as being a...
He hasn't had a ton of mic time, but it's been effective.
There's never been a He's never had one of these.
With apologies to Bobby Roode.
He knows, man.
We'll never live it down.
I'm sorry. He won. He did a thing. He's got a robe. Mm-hmm. Chorus happens. Still an a-hole. Loved. Universally loved. A-holes are loved.
Beautiful.
Yes. So God bless Rusev Day. And you see the little Eddie Guerrero tribute there with the English? He's married to Shaw Guerrero, right?
Yes.
He goes up on the ring post, gets the little snaps, the little, and then the not quite full extension dive. But still, there's a tribute there. Look at that.
Yeah.
How can they not be just on absolutely cloud nine with that? English and Rusev.
Right, exactly. And these are two guys that they clearly had nothing for.
Mm-hmm. So
You know
they
what?
made something out of absolute nothing.
And that's what's
1,000% commitment.
good. God, that's what's working about SmackDown.
Yeah.
I'm sorry we're going here, but I honestly I think one of my bright spots of 2018 is going to be SmackDown.
Absolutely.
Because after the shakeup last year, it took a noticeable. Did you just spill water over yourself? It took a noticeable step back, like as far as like story wise, it's always been there, but it excitement wise took a noticeable step back.
Yeah.
They've continued the great storytelling, but they're bringing the excitement back. The top of the card is great. You're giving like Breezango a chance to be Breezango.
Yes.
Like you're giving Rusev Day like it's time to shine without taking over the show. They're getting spots, and Ascension is about to start showing up on television again.
You have having a wonderful level of the top of the card is elevated, but everything else is so elevated that it's not unattainable for anybody.
Right.
Literally anybody on the card could challenge at any moment, and it would be absolutely believable. It's been weirdly segregated with a little bit of, Mahal, Andrew Mahal. Cena, why?
These last 2 weeks have been great because playing into the Shane Yep movement storyline.
Yeah.
And with D-Bry, wherever that's going, Kevin Owens got a shot at AJ last week. Sammy gets a shot at AJ tonight.
You think that's going to be good?
Yes, it is.
And Nakamura coming into his own. This is a wonderful card in general.
All right, so we're here with 2018 SmackDown Live. The one that's right around the corner is Rumble.
Right.
We will talk Wrestle Kingdom 12 because
that is the big news.
that's the big news. But again, I really want to talk about what we're looking forward to most in 2018. Maybe do a little bit. I don't like doing predictions much,
Right.
but maybe what we see on the. I still feel like I don't know why Nakamura's winning the Rumble.
I think so.
Nakamura and Styles at Mania. That's the easiest way to get
That's
there.
the way to get there.
I think it's the most exciting way to get there.
Without having to heal somebody up.
Right. And it's the most exciting way to get there.
Oh my God, you just made me very happy.
It's a hell of a draw.
A huge win for Nakamura.
Huge win for Nakamura, which he desperately needs. It gives him that like marquee Mania matchup that he desperately needs. I don't think the problem's necessarily been Nakamura. It's been matchups.
Yeah.
And not that nobody matches up well. It's just he needs that explosive match. He hasn't had it yet on the main roster.
And like I said, that top of card feels slightly segregated, and he's felt kind of on the outside. He did the program with Ginger, and it was aight.
Yeah, it was fine,
but it wasn't exciting yet.
No.
So that would be a great boost to get him back in there.
And I mean that's a match that can close WrestleMania.
And it would be a satisfying end to Rumble.
Yes. Just saying. I mean, the only other one, and I kind of picked up the vibe last night from Balor. Yeah. So clearly you thought something else, but I picked up a Balor vibe.
There's been weird Ziggler rumors going around.
Oh, yeah.
That it's going to be the big year for Ziggler. Which, you know what, as much as they've turned and made other people amazing, I have absolute faith that they could with him, especially on SmackDown, but I don't know if I want it yet. But at the same time, they always make me want it. They always make me want it.
Well, again, what's that match? I mean, Styles and Ziggler?
Fantastic.
But is that close the show?
No.
Like, it doesn't have that that pop in the mouth.
Well, and then there's the idea of, do they want it to have to close the show?
Because you still have Brock on the card, I assume. You know, even if he's not champion by then.
Any of those Undertaker rumors going on?
I haven't seen any
I've
that
seen
are
people talking. But people always talk.
People always talk. If Taker has a match, number one, who the fuck is it with at this point?
Finally get the Cena.
I mean, maybe. I guess this would be a time for it. Mahal's been pushing hard to get Cena at Mania. I mean, Mahal might be U.S. champion by then.
That would be lovely.
Who knows?
That would be great for him.
Well, yeah. Again,
you get another Canadian with a U.S. title.
This is what I'm talking about, though, with SmackDown. Like, Ziggler walking away, leaving the championship. I mean, they could have just said, "Oh, Baron Corbin's the number one contender," and
they even had that discussion. They used it as a storytelling device to build tension between Bryan and
they utilize everything.
Exactly.
Like, it's all part of it.
There are no scraps, no loose ends. Nothing is ever forgotten. Everything is acknowledged at some point, even if they had to come back to it 2 to 3 weeks later.
Anthony Moreno says Taker versus Cena.
Yeah, it would be that would be an absolute dream match.
Happy Rusev Day to you, Trisha.
Yes.
I'm gonna lose.
Do I have to do the singing? If you're doing that, you've got the beard. You know what? You're right. Who am I to argue with that? You can be happy. It's okay.
I wish I had my drops because you said, "Who are you?" And there's a drop. Not that one, because I can do that one.
Who?
No, I can't because it's turned down. See, that's why I don't like that thing.
I know you don't.
I want that. I want the one that makes me happy. This one makes me happy. Who are you to doubt El Dandy? That's loaded on this.
Oh!
I can't use it.
Oh, how much I wanted that clip.
Who are you to doubt El Dandy?
He like smutters in the middle of it. Who are you to doubt El Dandy?
Oh, God. So SmackDown... Okay, so you've... The tag division is the hottest thing on the show.
It's amazing. The fact that they can alternate like what's going to be a main week to week to week to week to week and focus different places. It's a way of keeping it fresh without having to back something off. You can just move it around on the card.
The women's division is hot, but not like holy shit, like on fire hot.
I feel purposefully backed off a little bit.
Yeah,
waiting to build into the Rumble.
Yeah,
it's wonderful. The fact that they have that as a tool that they can use to like step it back to the tad so we can build excitement.
The one thing I worry about pretty much with both divisions is like it feels like they go to the let's pull everyone back and everybody's kind of in it without giving excess. Like right now, SmackDown's women's division is kind of one big storyline. In some cases, it works out better that way. Going into the pay-per-view was great because they had the lumberjack match, and with
I'm proud of them for not calling it a lumberjill match.
yeah, and with Riot Squad coming in, it's like, okay, well, this makes sense. You have the invading faction, and it looks like they may be squaring off between Welcoming Committee kind of getting back together and Riot Squad as like a little mini faction war, which leaves the other women kind of jockeying for position.
With multiple storylines on the table.
Which is, again, that's when SmackDown is at its best, when they can figure out ways for everybody to get different bits of story.
And have motivations to do things
right.
instead of just randomness.
And speaking of motivations, God bless the U.S. tournament.
Love a tournament.
Makes me so happy. Have you seen the graphic?
No.
Oh, let me see if I can find the graphic on the internet machine.
I mean, we've already had big development in that, right? Say how many... does it have a bracket? Justin, I love brackets. You know this, right? Does it have a big bracket?
Well, it's 8 people.
That's fine.
But yes.
That's pretty sizable. 4 on a side, 4 on another side. I love a bracket.
I mean, it's such a... number one, it's such a simple solution for a month of television.
Yes.
And it's such a simple resolution to a vacant tournament or a vacant title. And I mean, I don't care how often you go to a tournament.
Tournaments are always fun.
They're always fun because it introduces sometimes it uses current stories that they can kind of tap into, i.e. Woods in English.
Right.
And then there's other times where it's just completely fresh matchups, so you can see what these people are going to look like in the ring together, see if they have any chemistry.
Or you're creating a motivation for the touch rather than the...
just random matchup.
It's not random. It's for a reason.
It's
face, heel.
No, that's the old one. That's
still fun. I like a good bracket.
Right? Where is it?
Nothing makes me happier.
Here it is. The match is at Rumble.
It's been the... It is?
Yeah, the championship match.
And the all of the network exclusive tournaments have been amazing. Because I love a bracket, because I love going into a storyline. Oh yeah, it's should mention that Ty Dillinger going a little heelish.
Oh yeah.
Apparently at a house show, just saying, "No, I'm not doing the thing you like." What a wonderful thing! Here's the thing you like. Now I take it away. Sorry, I'm distracted by...
Blinded by the light?
Yes.
Where's the cam? Why is it
Oh, those are the matches we're getting?
Yep.
This coming week? Ryder versus Raleigh, and Woods versus English.
You know what? I'm just going to... That's something I should have done ahead of time. Hey, here you go.
This is fine. There it is.
There it is. All that for that.
Yeah, and interesting moves in the first round, knocking Corbin out of there. I've said Corbin losing the title was clearing the way to go back right to the top of the card.
Yeah.
And even if he's just a foil for a little bit to get to Mania, fantastic. You get an AJ and Corbin.
Yeah.
Which would be a wonderful thing. Mahal not going away, having purpose.
Yes.
Coming out of a major storyline and not having to go away to rebuild himself, fantastic. Continuing the Ryder and Raleigh little business, and
hashtag Woods US champ
versus
the asshole Aiden English.
That singing dick. Look at him go.
Beautiful. And again, that plays into New Day and Rusev Day have been feuding over the last month or so. So like it's a little continuation of that, but it's also amplification of both.
English can't win that though, can he?
Actually, no, I don't think so, because you got Mahal on the other end.
Yeah. I mean, so which matchups would you want out of that? Mahal versus Woods?
Yeah.
That's great. Mahal versus English? That is great.
That's also true. Mahal versus English would be good.
Who would think that was something just like a year ago that we would potentially be able to see?
Mahal versus English?
Yes, and we're very excited for it. Into the semifinals of a tournament for anything.
Yeah.
What a wonderful thing.
Man, as it stands, it looks like it might be Rude and Mahal.
I'm fine with this.
Me too. That's an interesting matchup. Again, who would have thought?
I'd love to see just a little bit of a turn for Mahal. Like not
necessarily bad guy, bad, good guy.
Hey, stop that.
More like a bad guy. And not as bad guy.
Look, I've been a dick, but for reasons.
Evil foreigner.
Evil foreigner. Goddamn Canadians, I swear to God.
But
Is Rude Canadian as well?
Yes.
We got nothing but goddamn Canadians in this thing.
Let's see. Oh, well, you know.
I'm fine with this. Canadians are the best.
Ryder, Raleigh, they're American. Dillinger was a Canadian. Woods is American. And English, I think he's from Massachusetts. Don't hold me to that.
That would make sense considering his last name.
But I'm definitely looking forward to SmackDown tonight.
Yes.
For that. And again,
How about that?
did you see this floating around?
I
mean,
look at a red, white, and blue. Nah, man, I like the old U.S. title.
yeah, me too.
So I don't know if I want to. I don't wonder if I.
On the red brand, Roman has to stay Intercontinental Champion. Like, he has to. Like, you have a legit main eventer. Like, not that Miz... It wouldn't have been out of place for Miz to be main event. Like, he was doing great work. But he was never in that feud that could have been main event. Roman can feud with anybody, and it can be a main event. Mm-hmm. Like that.
And the audience is being trained to believe that now.
And they're going nuts for him. Like, I love it.
Yeah.
They finally done it.
They let him be a little bit of a badass. You don't have to talk too much.
Mm-hmm.
Just get stuff done. And, hey, I'd still love more power.
Yeah, I mean...
A punch and a spear feel like speed moves, man.
Yeah, they do.
But
He had that crucifix... The crucifix bomb he was doing for a while, but that seems to have gone away.
This is fine.
I guess. Just, you know...
It'll be all right. You know what? As it gets refined and is at the top of a card, maybe it'll grow on us a little more.
But I mean, here's the thing I'm worried about is... Now, it already feels infinitely different than his U.S. Championship run, which felt like just... Roman needs a title, let's give it to him.
It felt kind of like the old Ambrose U.S. title run.
Right.
Like, oh, shit, he's got that thing. Okay.
Yeah. And, but this feels important, which is important for the title, important for the show.
It's lovely that the work that
Important for Roman.
That Miz did, the work that Miz did to build it, has not been squandered, not in the least.
No.
It's been held up.
I was going to say, if anything, like, Miz had it here, Roman brought it here.
Every step is going to elevate it.
Yeah.
And the more defenses and the more brutal and ridiculous shit gets, the better it's going to be. Thanks to Samoa Goddamn Joe.
Good God, he's amazing.
You know what? I always liked him, but I never watched TNA back in the day.
Right.
Because it just wasn't for me. And I've seen promos from him before. I've liked them. They've been good.
Sorry to derail you here.
What's up?
Trisha puts out there Taker versus Sting. I don't know if either of them is in the condition to be able to put on a WrestleMania match right now. I mean,
is this where it's like, all right, fellas, put your jeans on. You're having a street fight. Go.
I mean,
Go
again,
throw some shit at each other.
Taker versus Braun, interesting.
Oofa.
But I feel like. See, again, like with the ending to what happened last year, like how do you go to anything really, unless the Taker comes out as a brand new man?
Please don't let me put crazy glue on like chapstick. Take that away from me, thank you.
Son of a bitch!
Sorry.
You're a child.
I know. I have toys. Oh shit, Spider-Man. So, yeah, I don't know that I want him back, but that's why it scares me hearing people talk about. Hey, what's he gonna do? If it's anything, I'd like it to be Cena, just as a buy.
Yeah, because
Cena can take the loss and celebrate the career, and it's the redemption, and he gets to go away as Mark, which is fine. But yeah, man, it feels like there's been finality to it, so it's scary every time you hear the talk. But hey, Terry Funk retired too.
That's true. What about the? Anthony Moreno throws one out here. I don't know about Cena and Sting as a team, but Taker and Kane versus Cena and Sting. A tag match? Brothers of Destruction? my thought is like, how do you get there? With Kane being like his whole yeah, but his whole reason for being there right now is to be an alpha monster. The Undertaker's not an alpha monster. Like, you can't bring him back as an alpha monster. He's a mind game right now. Like he is WrestleMania, and now he's been beaten twice, and he left his hat in the ring.
Oh no! I hope somebody.
I don't think he ever got it back.
Oh no!
It's probably still in Orlando.
Just sitting there under that giant weird ring top thing.
We should take that down. No.
No, he's had to go back to Death Valley. The sun is very hot there. He needs a hat.
Yeah.
He's got a ball cap on right now.
Taker versus Sheamus. That's an interesting one.
What?
I mean, I'm not against it, but...
You are.
Am I?
I'm going to let you do it by yourself.
I'm just saying, you know.
I'd rather see Cesaro and Taker.
Okay. He could take care of him. My thing, I guess, is with Sheamus is how much longer do we have Sheamus?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that's...
I think I mentioned that last show we had. He's got the... oh, God, what was it called?
Stenosis?
Yes! I was going to call it the shitty spine. That's terrible. Don't call it the thing that ended Edge. The thing
He's
that
got
ended,
a
Austin.
shitty spine.
Oh, no. We looked around, man, in there. We popped your hood and your back of your neck. Oh, shit in there, dude.
Shitty spine.
Oh, you should get that looked at. You're a doctor. Oh, well, shit. I don't know, man. I can look around, I guess. I think I got some parts. Fuse it. Fuck it. Fuse it. Fuse everything.
I got a call
Thanks,
from
Doc.
Got a call from the doctor. I definitely have shitty spine.
The results came back? Mm-hmm. Oh, that makes me so sad.
There we go. So...
there they are.
What are you thinking... You specifically, Nathan,
oh, God, very little.
You, the viewer and listener, what are you hoping for in 2018? Number one. Number two, I already put out my prediction for Rumble. Who do you see winning the Rumble?
The Nakamura one's so good. This is the beauty of... I never, ever, 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 ever try to go in with a prediction going into Rumble because I'm always disappointed whenever I have in the past. And I like surprises.
Yes.
I want it to be somebody we're not expecting. And also, I don't want to whistle when I talk anymore.
So...
That's right.
That one would be out of left field.
Sin goddamn car.
Whoa. Where the hell's he been?
Did
he get hurt?
That was actually the house show thing where they're teasing the Dillinger heel turn.
Oh.
The Sin Cara got a quick win, and Dillinger's like, bad now.
Bad dude.
Hashtag asshole.
Bad dudes.
Bad dudes. I don't know. You know what? I have to put Rumble as maybe my favorite of the big four. WrestleMania is always good. It's fine. Survivor Series okay.
Nothing ever tops like the excitement of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
WrestleMania is always exciting, but the card doesn't always deliver on that level. Like it always just it feels like what it is, a spectacle, which is great.
I go more excited for the production going into the Mania because every matchup has its own theme, and the video package is rolling into it, and it's as deep a dive as you want to get into it as far as the production, storytelling, and the packaging and the delivering of it. And then all of a sudden, it's the goddamn daytime, and it's just ruined. It's like, oh God, no! Set up the projector. Here we go. Yeah, there's bugs in the room. All right. But nah, man, the Rumble is the best. The Rumble is my absolute favorite thing to watch.
Well, it swarms with anticipation. I think is the thing that Rumble has the best over. Again, I think SummerSlam has that same buzz about it for as Mania. Survivor Series is fun, but the Rumble has it's a new beginning, and it's
it's off to the races to the end of the story.
Yeah.
It's the most interesting point of the story development, the story arc.
They always say, "Oh, Road to WrestleMania starts," and it seems so boring and cliche to point that, but that is one of the greatest parts about the Royal Rumble.
It's as far as a 3-act play, this is the end of the second act, and you're going into the home stretch.
Yeah.
And that's a big part of why it's always my favorite. And I also end up liking SummerSlam for the same kind of reason. We've just introduced some weird, crazy stuff. Survivor Series is, like you said, fun. And it's a showcase of, hey, here's some stuff we can do. I don't really feel storyline
Especially the last couple years.
It's been interesting. They manufacture a story and make something out of it. But Rumble is
Always.
it's
Even when it's a disappointing winner.
it's Luke finds out Vader's father. Solo gets taken away by Boba Fett. It's that.
The Royal Rumble last year was amazing. Like the match was amazing. And then Orton won, and it's like, okay.
They've gotten so much better at the complicated ass booking.
Yeah.
You've seen this with the goddamn 5-ways and whatnot. It's like,
Yeah.
everybody's good. Everybody's good. Let's do it with 30. All right, cool.
Well, we're right there at the Rumble, so we got to talk about the Rumble's going to be interesting. Because,
Which one?
Yeah, well,
Continue, sir.
So you've got the men's Royal Rumble, which traditionally is somewhere around an hour and 15 probably, at least, right?
A while, yeah.
I mean, you've got 30 competitors at 1 minute apiece, 2 minutes apiece.
That was 90 seconds.
Okay.
84 seconds.
So
I know it's wrong, but it's probably close.
Well, I mean, just getting them into the ring
I'll have to tolerate
is going to be 45 minutes, almost to an hour, just
Yes.
to get every entrant into the ring. So, and then you've got, whatever spillover after entrant 30. So it's
It's going
easily...
to be Rey Mysterio, and they're going to boo.
I don't feel like we have, like, that D-Bry had to win that year. D-Bry had to win. And then even the following year where D-Bry was in it, and,
Beat it.
He's got to win, and he didn't. And that was the year Roman
Still
won.
upset, right?
A little
Still
bit.
upset.
The year that he should have won, when Batista won, I was upset. It's the only time I've ever been that internet mark.
Would you be excited if Batista was in the Rumble? He's been
Maybe.
teasing. A lot of people been teasing.
If he was in it, sure. But that guy's not.
Not to win it.
Nah. Where the current situation is, I have no interest in Brock and Batista. I have no interest in Braun and Batista. I just have zero interest in Kane and Batista.
I'm fine with him just making an appearance.
Exactly.
I feel like he doesn't have the big personality to be like one of the host type dudes.
Right.
But it'd be nice to have like a, all right, I don't know why I'm wearing the blue shorts today. I'm just going to wear those today.
And I'd be totally on board with a Batista like comeback, like having him around on television on a weekly basis.
He seized it.
Yeah.
Just he's at a point where he understands that can raise his profile. He doesn't need it, but there's
Well, it's cool because
there's a way to like I can play fame and I can play fun, and playing them together, I can build myself into a bigger brand than any actor can and any wrestler can.
he mentioned it on the Ross Report a few weeks ago, and I mentioned it on the show. Is like he wants to come back, but like for real.
Yeah,
And yeah, I'm on board with
he's got a
that.
passion for it right now.
I'm way on board with that.
Hits him in the face. It's over.
I mean, I don't know who on the current roster like I'd like to see him tussle with, but I mean, it's definitely not. I don't want him in the Universal title picture, and maybe AJ and Batista would be good. AJ can do no wrong right now, so maybe. But if he showed up, his music hits, and I'm in. I like it. Just don't win, please.
Can you do the bu again, but then at the end just say belly tat? Go.
No.
Can't look at you.
No.
Go. Do it.
No.
I'll say belly tat. You do the do.
No. I'm not doing that.
Do the do.
How dare you? I just did it on the stream.
Belly tat.
So, fun times. Fun times.
Oh.
This is what you folks tune into on a weekly basis.
Belly tat.
Great.
I'm a hashtag a belly tat.
So, how long would you say a pay-per-view normally is? Around the 3 hour mark, right?
Depends. Is it in New Japan?
Because that one will still be going by Saturday.
Yeah, 10 matches, 12 hours. Here we go.
3 to 4 hours, yeah?
3 to 4 hours. Yes.
So
with a bit of a pre-show, usually a half hour to an hour.
Right.
Hour on the main, so it ends up being about 4 hours, and then 4.5 on the biggins.
So already announced.
Uh-huh.
You have the Men's Royal Rumble, which is probably an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Give or take. You've got the triple threat for the Universal Championship, which is Braun, Brock, Kane. Maybe 10 minutes? 15?
Ooh, I don't know.
It's a Brock match.
I know it's a Brock match, but you can have a lot of work with Kane and Braun.
20 to 30?
Nah, dude.
Brock
What
is
am I
not working
saying?
that long.
I'll say 15.
Yeah.
I'll say 15.
Right? Okay, and you've got the U.S. Championship final between whomever and whomever.
Should be a solid 15 to
That's
maybe
probably
20,
about 15.
depending on who
yeah,
it is.
depending on who it is. And that's all that's been announced so far, other than, on the other end, the Women's Royal Rumble match, which is officially going to be a 30-woman
30 women.
match.
Okay, how many we got on the roster? I'll answer.
Well,
19.
I was going to say, I think technically it's like 22, but you got to take out the 2 champs, right? Because I want to say it's 11 on each, and then you take out injuries and...
Oh, which also looks like Paige may have gotten an injury, too.
I saw that. I didn't see her. She wasn't on Raw last night, was she?
Ooh, I don't think so.
No.
Side point. That's cool. You know what? I want more from the other two.
Yes.
I feel like a weird charisma from them that'll be fine. They don't need it. They don't need to be in somebody's shadow, so it's gonna be alright.
I'm so in for the Riot Squad.
Very much so. Just
Like
she has worked so hard for so long and been so good and done everything everywhere, and just hearing any of her backstory about being awkward and weird. It's like, yeah, of course you are. She's my favorite. Yay!
she's great. It's funny like how much trust they put in her already. I mean, I say funny, but like it's awesome
It is great.
that
And she's taken that ball and said, okay. Oh, run.
you think about like comparatively, like Raw has Absolution, which has Paige at the helm, and Paige is a proven commodity
Yeah.
on WWE television.
Yes.
You take a relatively unknown. I mean, we know her because we watch NXT and her time prior to NXT. But you give her the ball and let her show up and say, "This is who I am, and this is who." Like they put Paige and Ruby Riott on the same level.
And I got to tell you, I'm more excited with Ruby Riott's charisma than Paige's.
Yeah,
Paige
absolutely.
Paige is settled in like, nah, this is the shit I do.
Yeah,
And I'm fine with that. Ruby Riott's like, kick a door down.
they riot every time they show up.
It's fantastic.
Oh God, I love Liv Morgan too. Like love, like
I
it's
know you
love,
do.
man. Like, you think she'd go out on a date with me, Liv Morgan?
Okay, we've been through this with Bailey. All right, we've been
No.
through this.
With Bailey, I just wanted to hold her hand.
I know. I'm just
Bump
trying
her.
to see. I'm trying to
Walk
gauge
on a
where you're at
beach.
with this. Okay.
Uh huh.
To gauge where you're at with this. We've been through, let's call it similar, with Bailey.
That was like just deep.
Okay. Okay. So I'm asking what the difference is
It was
between
deep like.
Sorry. And the Liv Morgan thing. What has resonated with you? The fact that she's still stealing Carmella's shit, or the fact that she's stealing Alexa's shit? But she's also 6 foot tall.
She's gorgeous.
Okay.
So it's like the.
And a lady of wrestling. So
Yeah.
I haven't finished that series yet. I get shit to do. So, okay, stop. Don't yell at me.
It's so good though.
I know it is, but you know what? I've had my television dictated to me for a long time. Taking control of my life, Justin.
Oh, look at you.
Uh,
Yeah.
He says that and doesn't look at me.
Oh, God, I love.
It's okay.
What can I? Well, because
okay.
here's the difference. With
I infinitely like Ruby Riott and Sarah Logan more.
well, because I'm looking at it as a dude for once instead of just as a
Really?
wrestling fan.
This is very odd for coming from you because you're very we
No,
especially.
and I try to, and that's the difference between Bailey and and Liv Morgan.
Uh-huh.
With Bailey, it was wrestling first. She just happens to be a very attractive woman,
Right.
and I liked her a lot.
And the personality is very, what a sweetie.
Yeah, exactly. And I
Can't believe I said
she's still, she's still at the top of one of my favorite wrestlers of the last 5 years.
Yes.
Just period. Don't be that way.
One! You didn't know where I was going with that.
Oh, yes, I did.
You did. You're right, and I'm sorry.
But Liv Morgan, it's attraction first, which is and personality.
Yes.
Like I just like her personality because where I can understand stealing from Alexa, stealing from Carmella, but like weirdly she is making it her own.
She's been that.
Yeah.
Been that. It's okay.
Plus, I know she
Chad
can
was
wrestle.
telling you to ask her. Just go on Twitter and ask her. Your Twitter name is @thehulkster. That carries some weight. Just say, hey, do you like me? Check yes sir.
I asked Leslie the other day because she was.
Where she go?
No, she was tweeting about the show as she was watching us, and I go, "Do you think she'd go out with me?" She goes, "I don't know, maybe you'll have to ask."
Yeah.
Everybody wants me to ask Liv Morgan to go out on a date with her.
Is that what,
But I think
what the question was? Maybe start small. Like, hey, how was your day?
Nah.
No? Gonna go right for it.
Yeah.
Okay. I endorse this.
Grabbing 2018 by the horns. They're El Toritos, but
Yes. Finally, for once on Twitter, #fuck Nate not Twitter trending. #fuck Justin. Different connotation, mind you.
hey man, why are you taking it there?
#date Justin.
There we go. That's better.
I don't think we're gonna get quite the gravitas behind that one.
Yeah, because nobody would want to do that.
I'll take you out. It's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah.
No. I meant I don't know.
Okay. So, so you said 19. So that means there's 11 spots to fill.
Yeah. Now
Which
we have
should be
we
interesting.
have quite a few still from the Mae Young Classic,
Right.
and we have quite a few sitting down in NXT.
Mm-hmm. Who could pop up?
How much would you be excited for a Peyton Royce popping up?
Oh, God. I love the Iconic Duo. So
Yes.
the Iconic Duo, specifically Peyton Royce, is an interesting one because they're kind of like in between Bailey and Liv Morgan for me. Well, specifically Peyton Royce.
Yes.
Because she's unbelievably attractive, but she's also an amazing wrestler. Whereas Liv Morgan's actually, I found out, obviously, at the NXT show, she's actually a really good wrestler.
Yes.
She just hasn't done much wrestling. I'd love to see Peyton Royce on the main roster.
Yes, I know.
I feel like it's about that time.
I mean, this is one of those opportunities because they've done a weird thing with not really having as much of a draft type deal. With it's call up time. Here you go. Here you go. But we did just have Absolution and Riot Squad.
Right. But I mean, is it just a highlight? Like, hey, these women are on NXT. This is their shot, and they get thrown out, and then we know that they're on NXT. Let's go watch them. Is that?
And even if it's just like we talked about with the Mae Young Classic about how hot damn that's going to raise your profile on the indies, and the WWE doesn't seem to be as opposed to that anymore, which is lovely.
Are there Tony Storm maybe?
Tony Storm would be fantastic. Abby Lath is under contract. Jazzy Gabbert got her contract kind of rescinded because
Yeah, you were telling me that
same
before we
reason
started.
why we didn't get what's her face Io Shirai.
Oh yeah,
Shirai. No,
because
bad
she was signed too, right?
Yeah, and then I'm
they
like,
were
oh, you got a bad case of the shit neck. Popped a hood.
shitty neck. Is that like shitty back?
Shouldn't say pop the hood for female. And that didn't get picked up. But there's still other ones out there like Mercedes Martinez would be fantastic in there. She's just mean and nasty.
Yeah.
A great place for the not as initiated. Like there's been the Ronda Rousey rumors.
Yeah.
It would be a great place to go, holy shit.
Yeah.
What a moment. Look who's here. Oh, she's out, but okay.
Yeah.
Don't know how ropes work. Oh, I'm confused.
Well, I mean, that's a situation where you could have like some of the NXT women up there.
Maria Menounos is back. She shit her pants again.
Rousey could come in, throw out 3 or 4, and then
Just get bored and leave.
Well, 2 or 3 surround her and toss her out, or face to face with Asuka.
You got Shayna Baszler as well.
Who she just showed up on NXT television.
It would be
last week.
fantastic to have a crazy build for her, even if she stays back in NXT. To have who's this dominant monster?
Yeah.
Is she still running the Queen of Spades gimmick? All right.
I don't know how they're getting away with that, but
Someone's gonna look it up one day,
yeah.
and they'll ask her about it. She'll just be like, "Yeah, and." Like, all right, ma'am.
Punch you in the face if you say otherwise.
Yes, ma'am. You got it.
Well, let's talk legends. Who do you think comes out of the woodworks for that? Do you think there's anybody? Is Lita wrestle ready?
Maybe.
Do you think? Trish.
Trish just teased it. She said, "Hey, where my boots at?"
Yeah. Beth Phoenix.
Oh, that'd be great. She was
I'd love
always
to see
she was
Beth.
always one of my favorites.
Yeah. What do you think of Karma?
That's exactly where I was going.
Really?
Yes, absolutely.
Because we were talking about Glow.
I loved the concept of her,
Yeah.
and then it went away, and it was like, damn it.
I mean,
But we have that in. Nia Jackson's closer. We're going to get to that for a while. And It's
Right.
fine.
is she in the Rumble? Nia?
I think so. I don't know. It depends. She's taking care of an ailing Enzo at the moment. I hope he's okay.
Cedric Alexander and Goldust team last night.
Cool, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what 205 looks like. But when you're built at 232, that ain't 205. Whatever. I don't care. Go for it.
We'll see again.
That's the mixing of rosters that
Yes.
makes it fun.
Yes.
What's Goldust doing?
Nothing.
I don't know. Touching Drew Gulak. It's great.
I'd like to see a PowerPoint presentation on Goldust's career. That'd be fun.
Yes. How committed is he? I don't know.
PowerPoint presentation!
About 80% committed. That's good. That's a lot. That's good.
80? You want me to go full 100?
Please don't. I don't ever want you to go full 100. Don't do that to me. Oh, God damn it. No! Why?
Davari's like, no, I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it.
You know how much I love You know how much I love just the stupid play there? 205 Live is just a land of goofballs. It makes me very happy.
Fine. Too fat for that.
What?
I can't breathe right.
Oh, it's a microphone, dude. You got this. We're gonna get through this together. Not the doorway, though. You know, Justin, I gotta tell you. Well, first I gotta shut up first.
Shut up.
Shut up. Also, hold on, I gotta line up the neckline. My head's... I actually have to loll my head back like that.
Yeah.
Also, very important, Justin.
Uh-huh.
We look great.
It's true. We do.
Don't ever lose that button. Oh, Christ. Oh, it hurts. Oh. Hard looking this good. There's times when I don't care what it looks like or how stupid it is. It's just for us. Yeah. And if you like it, I hope you do. But I don't care.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Oh,
you might as well be into it.
Forget it's there. Oh, it's the best thing we've ever done, Justin, and that's awful. We have so much potential. We ain't gonna use it. Okay. So yeah, a lot of potential entrants for the Women's Rumble. It's going to be a lot of surprises. It's going to be a weird showpiece thing, which is going to be good.
So,
and they're doing the top rope thing.
Yes.
I'm glad they're not.
Ooh, middle rope.
If your feet touch the floor, shut up. No, commit. You taking that bump?
Yeah. Do you have any favorites going in? I feel like, the best thing about this being the first is it really could go any way. Mm-hmm. You have to take a hard look at Asuka first and foremost.
Yeah.
The way they've booked her, and with the story they've been telling with her, she's got to be the favorite.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see her getting thrown out, and that's the beauty of a Rumble. That's not a real loss.
That's a fun spot for like a Rousey, though.
Mm-hmm.
To come in and just dominate, or anybody else, and that becomes an immediate feud of now Asuka has to kill you.
Yeah.
You have to die now. Sorry.
I mean, and if you're not, running
the legend even.
If you're not running to put Asuka, the title on Asuka, that would be an amazing spot for Rousey.
Yes.
Asuka and Rousey at Mania. Whew.
Yeah. Again, and that gives you one of those dream matches that isn't for a title.
It's not only an attraction match; it's a women's attraction match, which I don't know if we've ever had.
Oh.
I mean, unless you count Snooki. I certainly don't.
Could be in the Rumble.
Snooki could be in the Rumble. She didn't do that bad.
You say the word and it didn't
is...
register for like about a half second. What the fuck are they talking about?
Yeah, that's how far she's fallen off the face of the earth.
Superfly? Huh? He died, dude. Have some respect. Tamina. She doesn't have the theme anymore. Makes me sad. It's garbage. I love the garbage. Nothing makes me happier than just shitty everything.
Neck?
No, this makes
Back?
No, Justin. Do not like shitty neck.
Yeah, what do you call it there? Shitty neck.
Oh no, I'd hang my head in sorrow, but I can't. Just lean forward in sorrow. Oh man.
Good lord. All right, so no favorites.
I'm gonna break my neck literally.
No favorites for the Women's Rumble?
Oh, wide open. It's just like the whole the women's ladder match that they had.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic time. Are there any other matches that haven't been done? Any other men's matches? We've had Iron Man women matches.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to see a 60-minute one, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Is there anybody who can do the 60, though?
Yes.
You think?
Yeah, actually. I think Bayley and Sasha could. Charlotte, absolutely.
Charlotte could, yeah.
And Asuka could very well as well. Well. Say it a few more times.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Well, let's look at the current situations. Charlotte is the SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
Yes.
Is there anybody in her immediate, I hope that's not your interview.
Oh, shut up.
12:40? No, it shouldn't be, right? Yeah. Is there anybody on the immediate radar of Charlotte that they don't need to use the Rumble to get to her?
Potentially, if they keep the build going, I'd love to see Ruby Riott.
I mean...
And she's one they could absolutely do a 60-minute as well.
Yes.
She's done, I believe.
I'll take Charlotte and Ruby Riott. They had a match a couple weeks ago on SmackDown, and granted, this is within the confines of television, but I was like, oh yeah, want more of that. Mm-hmm. Definitely want more of that.
Yeah, the highest tier athlete available there, and they also happen to be doing some of the greatest character work as well. So that's hope nice when that happens.
So I mean, if that's the case, then cool, because that means someone from Raw will win the Rumble. Mm-hmm. And so the question then becomes, because Asuka beat Alexa last night.
Yeah.
Does Asuka get a shot at Alexa before Mania? Before the Rumble? At the Rumble? Or is Asuka firmly in the Rumble?
That match says to me one of two, probably both things, which is either Asuka ain't winning the Rumble, or Alexa isn't going to be champ come Mania, or more likely both. I think they're both kind of out of contention at that point. I don't know what they would do elsewise, but I have faith in them. They'll find something.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, I mean,
because they're two of the bigger personalities there right now. When you have the giant personalities, you don't need the hardware to go with it. You can go and have a storyline of your own.
Asuka right now, with her build, could easily be an attraction.
Yes.
An attraction match.
Yes.
And, I mean, we even mentioned it before with Rousey, but there's a million different ways that shoot, if built correctly, okay, don't go back to Rockville. If done correctly, Paige and Asuka could be an attraction match. Mm-hmm. I mean, you're already kind of orbiting that match anyway, so it could be there. Could you not? Let's move it there, I guess.
We're very, I'm going to say popular. It's not
at all. Bliss, on the other hand, I love Bliss. She's got great character work, and I do agree that they could find somewhere for her. Is there anything in the immediate... Nia? They've been kind of teasing the breakup between the two of them. Could that be interesting?
Yeah. War-weary friendship right there. Mm-hmm. Don't know. The women's divisions seem so wide open that they can go any direction. I shouldn't say that either. Bad term. They could go any direction with anybody at the moment. And I have faith that they could.
Yeah.
And it's going to be okay.
Gun to head.
Who said that? I'm not doing that.
Gun to head.
Okay. Who's that guy?
Who's closing WrestleMania this year? Ooh, it's the questions.
Brock Braun Kane. Or Brock and whoever.
Brock and whomever?
Yeah, I think so.
Do they have the balls to...
I'd love it to be the AJ Nakamura.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much the only thing that could supplant it, right? Is AJ and Nakamura, because...
Or an Undertaker Cena.
Right.
If that happens, which is like a 4% chance, I think that's the go home, but I don't know. No, actually, you know what? I don't want it to go home. That's a great giant attraction that separates the two championship matches.
It's HBK and Undertaker won. That one, I had no expectations of that going in. None. And I saw it and I was like, oh my God, I don't want to watch anything else. And it was great.
That's probably, if they were to do a Nakamura AJ thing, wherever you put that on the card, you've ended the card right there.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a better match. You might have a better story, but they're going to do some story too.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Well, I just think that's, to me, that says safe money. That's a worldwide draw. It's a proven draw. It's everything you want in a WrestleMania main event.
Yeah.
And again, it finally puts Nakamura in that spotlight that he sorely needs.
And it would
right
raise the SmackDown profile as well. I mentioned earlier with the elevation of that title and everybody else underneath it being within striking distance. If you put that at the top of a WrestleMania card, you've taken that entire goddamn show and raised it. Because they're going to come right along with it. It's the crafting is so well done that it's all going to rise together.
And assuming...
Just look like I'm conjuring shit at you.
Assuming Nakamura wins, can you imagine that scene?
Over forever.
Oh, beautiful. And let's see. So, comparatively, does WWE have the balls to keep the Intercontinental Championship on Roman? Or is he going to win the Rumble and face Braun?
Oh, God, I don't want that. Yeah, because that storyline's there too, isn't it? The Roman redemption. I don't want it.
I don't either.
I mean, if they give it to me, I'll take it.
Yeah, and it'll be fine. The match that they had at 31 was good. I really enjoyed the Brock and Roman match. But you finally have Roman in this spot where people are accepting him for what you're presenting him as.
He doesn't need to be at the top of the card.
Doesn't.
To draw like crazy. And I think that's the beauty of that role, that place. Hi, I'm here. Who you come here to see? Hey, look, here's the top of the card.
Yeah.
As I elevate from underneath.
Yeah. If Brock is still the champ there, then yeah, I guess Nakamura and AJ or a Taker match is the only thing that can close, other than Brock. So
they're already billing it as the year of the beast. So they're gonna do something.
Yeah. What if he retains?
I say that every time, then he does, and I'm like, I'm okay. Who knows, man?
See, I'm torn at that point because it's like, on one hand, you have like these ready, willing, and able
Gable?
hands.
Suplexing everybody, goddammit.
You have a Joe and you have a Braun who are there.
Yeah.
And they'd be great champions, and they'd be there weekly. But at the same time, you have Brock freaking Lesnar.
And you know what? It still gives a mystique to that title that it didn't have initially.
Yeah.
When it was on Owens, it didn't have a history yet. Mm-hmm. The history has been built at this point.
Yeah.
So it can either come off of Brock and be a great tool to be a top of a card, or Raw is such a spectacle that it doesn't need that.
Yeah.
And it could sit on a level above every day.
Yeah.
Weird. I trust that they'll do something. They gotta do something.
They gotta do something.
They gotta do something.
All right.
Indeed.
So, more good stuff. I guess that's the best way to say it. 2017 was a great year for wrestling.
Yeah.
2018, I feel like, is going to be better.
Yep, and it kicks off the way that hey, look, it's a baby picture of me. It's great.
I didn't know that guy.
You do. He got bigger. Too big.
He has the same haircut.
Okay, I'll cut that one out. You can use it for whatever you want. Enjoy. It's very proper, young gentleman. So 2018 is going to kick off the way these years start. Some goddamn 5-star matches
Yes.
at the goddamn Tokyo Dome.
Mm-hmm.
With a lot of hard to pronounce names.
Yes.
It's not that bad. Wrestle Kingdom 12 is 2 days away. Like 2.5 because it's the middle of the night. Who the hell knows?
Right.
We're not watching it on a Thursday night at 2 a.m.
No.
I gotta be at work.
I want to, but no.
Nah, man, nah.
I'll wait until Friday.
All right, you want to try to avoid spoilers? Let's see if we can find a stream somewhere. Try to watch the same time-ish. We're probably not going to do that. That involves planning.
Because that's what, it's going to be like 5 hours at least.
I'm going spoilers right away. I don't give a shit. Come on, I'm going to watch it anyway. It's going to be fun.
I mean, maybe we can try to watch it Sunday like we would a normal pay-per-view if we can find it somewhere.
Maybe.
Anywho, Wrestle Kingdom 12.
10 big matches.
Good God.
12 and a half hours of entertainment. 13 if you count a pre-show. 14 if, I don't know. I don't know what else to add to it. Dude, it's going to be ridiculous, but you have to mention the undercard. Sorry. Yeah, we're getting close to, I got under it a little bit. What?
Why is that happening on our YouTube? Why is that happening on our show?
Jeez, Gary. God. See the pictures I put up?
Yes.
Yeah. We know where you've been. We know where you've been. That's me.
Exhibit I.
He's just a fan.
For Ivor.
He's a fan. Okay. Wrestle Kingdom kicks off. I mean, they'll have pre-show matches leading into it. 6-mans and 38-mans and a whole bunch of crazy stuff. New Japan Rumble. Say, you know what? The hell with it. This is a WrestleMania and a Rumble. Enjoy. And so it's going to be great. You're going to see all of the people.
Wasn't Scott Norton in last year's?
Yeah, he has to be.
Because he's great. Yes. And then that other asshole was in there too. Boo.
Which boo? Was that his name?
Michael Elgin. Who I can't like anymore.
Well, he's going to be on the show as far as we...
What?
It's the end, I assume. Okay. So, just a quick rundown of the match. Any ones you want to jump in on, by all means. New Japan Rumble, the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship, the Roppongi 3K versus the Young Bucks. Young Bucks leading off the card with them. It's going to be fantastic. Yes? Mm-hmm. Many super kicks will be had.
Yes.
But the fact that we're getting Roppongi Vice versus Young Bucks, wonderful. Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Then they're going to do another one of those crazy-ass gauntlet matches for the 6-man title. And that's where your Michael Elgin comes into play.
Oh.
You got the Bullet Club with Fale, Tamatanga, Tangaloa, and then you got a Chaos faction, and then Michael Elgin teaming with War Machine. I don't think they're going to win.
No.
Because this is probably the last stop for War Machine before they go on over.
And the other guy's an asshole.
Yep.
Apparently.
Don't text him unless, And then Suzuki-gun, Taguchi Japan, and yeah. So it's going to be... You and your goddamn... The gauntlet match is never going to be good, but it's always going to be fun.
Yeah.
It's hey, let's get everybody on the goddamn card. One of those type of things. Then, first singles match, Cody versus Kota Ibushi.
I like this.
Ibushi's a goddamn madman.
Yeah.
And Cody is firmly planted himself as a international wrestling star.
You know what I love about Cody? Is he's still wrestling WWE style.
Yeah. That's who he is.
That's who he is. And, like, I figured... I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner. But, like, you see some of the matches, and it's like... I don't want to say letdowns, but it's like... It's different than the rest of the card. Which, number one, he's a main eventer, so he should be.
Yeah.
But you see a lot of people, like, dumping on Cody main events on the indies, and it's just like...
Well, because he's not doing the crazy flippy shit. What he's doing, he's being methodical. The way you watch a Bobby Roode match, and you're like, God damn, he's good, and I don't know why. He's not doing a whole lot.
Yeah.
But it's really good. Why is it so good? Psychology, methodical pace.
Wrestling.
Yeah, it's almost like there's thought behind actions.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a flip now. No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah. So, anywho.
And pairing that up with Ibushi, who's...
Who
Ibushi,
he will flip.
Yes, but the thought behind it is... Well, the thought is usually, I'm fucking crazy! And it's going to be madness. And I hope that leads to a crazy feud, man.
Ooh.
It's going to be fun. Because they've been... It seems like they've wanted to kind of hotshot the Ibushi-Omega feud. Mm-hmm. Keep them apart.
Yeah.
Which means Ibushi has to do something. Cody's fucking great for it. Great. Now this is one that's going to be fun. For the IWGP tag, Killer Elite Squad is Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Lance Archer.
Okay.
Okay, champions. Mm-hmm. My absolute favorite, Evil and Sonata, Los Ingobernables de Japón.
What was that?
Ingobernables! God damn it, I tried. Los Ingobernables. Holy shit, I did it.
You did it.
De Japan. Japón! God damn it! Evil and Sonata.
De Jamon?
Japón. Japan, god damn it. But they won that the
World Tag League?
Yes!
You're welcome.
Thank you. Tag Worlds. What the fuck is Tag Worlds? And I think it's going to be the crowning of them, because Evil and Sonata are like right on the edge of being amazing. And they've been a tag for so long. They're going to have a hard, strong tag run. And then we're going to get Evil by himself. And Sonata's going to come into his own finally. I'm very excited for this. Then, this is how the match is listed. Loser, haircut, and no seconds death match for Never Openweight Championship.
Okay.
Minoru Suzuki.
Ooh.
Versus, first of all, if he has to cut his hair, what? Never mind. They got the Jeff Hardy lawn hair. Versus Goto, who's like, I've got no neck, and I'm gonna bite you and headbutt you to death. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Now, when it's listed as, I haven't seen any of the build-up for it. It's listed as no seconds death match. I don't know, man, but I'm scared.
Yeah.
There are going to be casualties. Mm-hmm. Probably not either of those two. They are actually made of stone.
Oh.
Stone pit.
Like Ron Garvin's hands?
Yes. So that'll be a goddamn massacre. After they clean the blood up, it won't be theirs again. They're not human. They're just golems. And you got a 4-way for the junior heavyweight. Mm-hmm. Skrull, Marty, versus Takahashi.
All right.
And Kushida.
Okay.
Already amazing, right?
Yep.
Those are my two favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Let's throw Will Ospreay in there too.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. You just got a beating a minute ago? Mm-hmm. Here's your crazy flippy shit. Also, you're going to break some fingers.
Yeah. Yes.
And there will be some weird joint manipulation, but it just creeps me out. Now you get to the top of the card. These are your three mains. Are you ready? Tanahashi and Switchblade Jay White.
Okay.
I don't know anything about Jay White yet. I haven't been able to get into it, but I've watched the attacks, and he still looks. Well, maybe it's just that I'm finally getting old, and it's like, what are you, 18? I'm not scared of you.
Yeah.
I've seen scary shit. I go to work. You're 18. Get out of my store.
Well, like I said, I saw Jay White versus Punishment Martinez at Global Wars, maybe. I mean, it was fine. It was serviceable. There's no way this match will be bad. It's weird that it's considered one of the mains.
Well, it's if you get the 3 man, it's the Intercontinental.
Okay.
And it's Tanahashi, who's their Cena.
Yeah.
Also, his hair's back. He had a perm for a minute, and everyone was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Now it's like, all right, I straightened it out.
Man, boner.
I'm sexy Tanahashi again. All right.
I'm gonna grow my hair out so I can perm it.
Thanks.
I want to be Weird Al this year. I'm gonna be Weird Al. I'm gonna look like Weird Al, and I'm gonna be in a Frogs cover band. And I also want to start
I can't tell you how much I support this.
I want to be in a Weird Al Originals cover band too. I want to do that. That'd be fun. Just cover all Weird Al originals. Great.
You can open with Harvey the Wonder Hamster.
Possibly. 30 seconds long.
It's a good open.
Yeah.
Hot.
Dun, 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 dun.
And now you get to the 2 mains, and they have it listed. Thankfully, I'm very thankful for this. Next is the 2 Canadians fighting in Japan for the U.S. title. Alpha versus Omega, the build for the worldwide audience. Mm-hmm. Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
It's going to be good. What do you want? Canadian is going to be a U.S. champion in Japan. Wonderful. You can't say anything about it.
It's true.
So we won't. But I'm glad it's not... I think they've listed it as co-mains. Which
right.
Stinks. Because Naito's story of him...
Apparently I'm hungry.
You are.
I hope that didn't pick up on Mike.
The story of Naito with his... They call it the fall and rise of him. With the, hey, you're main eventing, but nobody gives a shit about you. It's like, oh, man. And him coming back, leading Los Ingobernables de Japón.
De Jamón?
No, not ham. Not ham. Ingobernables.
Ingobernables.
One of these. One of those. Yeah, it's great.
Ingobernables.
If you're wondering, that's the one where he did the flippy thing and he just put his... That guy. That guy. It's an audience of one. Guys. Naito versus Okada. And Okada has been just...
He's been lights out.
Okada has only held 1 championship his entire career.
Really?
And he's held it for a goddamn year. You know
Yeah.
why?
Because he's great.
He's great.
Because he's Okada.
And I hope to God this is the crowning of Naito. And Naito just runs with it forever and ever. I want him to win so bad.
Well, that means you have a rooted interest.
I have an interest! These 2 Japanese dudes I shouldn't give a shit about.
I mean, that's how I... Dude, I didn't know anything about Nakamura going into 9. Nothing. And just like the rest of the world, it came to the...
Is that a crown or his hair? I'm confused.
I got to watch the English version. I was like, I need to know everything about this guy.
Yes.
And
Naito has that magnetism.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can't remember who he wrestled that year, but like he hit my radar at 9. Mm-hmm. And then I think his match at 10 was better, probably bigger. But
I don't remember.
Tanahashi?
I don't remember.
Naito and Tanahashi, maybe? I don't know. I don't remember. It's because of those names, man.
Whatever.
They're hard to remember.
Once you get into the personalities, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I've never heard a word of English said by any of them. And it's amazing. That's it. I'm excited. Who the hell is this?
I assume it would have to be Matt, because he's the only other one who has...
Hashtag Wrestlepal jerk. Is he going to watch again? Sounded like he was interested again.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
His question to us was, Jason Jordan is Kurt Angle's son?
That was a question?
Yes.
Yes. I mean, no. But...
I was like, how long? Well, that's why I said kayfabe that, brother.
Oh, Justin. You're so good. Like, nobody tells you this, but you're so good. Thank you.
Kayfabe that, brother.
I will. I mean, however you say that shit in Pigland. S-yay. Okay, that's enough. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm watching it again and have no idea what anything is. I'd suggest just watching SmackDown instead of Raw.
It's a better place to start.
It's a more coherent story and it's shorter.
They do a better job of wrapping it all together.
Yeah.
When you're ready to reach out to more, then you go to Raw, which is weird. It's totally opposite place from where it was in the past years.
Again, I'm
Spectacle versus story.
right. In Raw's defense, Raw has been good. You know, because it's been that spectacle. It feels like it has a purpose and a direction again. But just SmackDown it's just a better show.
Uh-huh.
It's the better complete show.
It's finally showing us how much a difference good writing can make.
Yeah.
It's really good.
And no, it's not like Total Divas. Matt.
Who could that be? Wish I had a giant beard. Shut up, man. Don't. You like combing it?
Actually, I take my brush to it. I've got a beard brush. It's nice.
I had a beard for a minute. It's great.
Yeah, but you kept calling it shit beard.
I
Now it all comes together. You had shitty neck, shitty back, shitty beard.
What's that shitty bag? Back is great. Look at
I
that.
didn't say anything about yours. I'm just saying earlier, Seamus said shitty back, remember?
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm sorry, shitty spine. I got
Yes,
it wrong.
it's
Shitty
different.
spine.
Different. You wouldn't know that if you were a shit doctor.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring this one up here before we go because I think this is great. I don't know if it's real. It doesn't look real,
Oh.
but I hope it is.
Oh, Hawkins.
Oh, look, there's our camera. Remember when I needed it earlier
Uh-huh.
and it didn't show up?
Is Hawkins undefeated this year? Has he had a match yet?
I don't think he's had a match yet.
That's great. He's going to be undefeated for 2018.
Blam.
Look at that.
If it's not, it should be.
Because I think they just had an interaction with The Rock loves him
Oh, really?
and has said so as much on Twitter with giving him the ideas for shirts. If that would be the shirt, with The Rock saying, "Hey, get this because this guy's great." Like, Kurt, we have to make some gear for you. We want some. I want Mets colors because I'm from New York. Give me a cane. Okay. You know, fuck it. Give it to him. He's gonna lose.
Yeah.
Here you go. Great.
I mean, it's even he's the Hawkins here. Let me transition back over. The Hawkins is even written in Mets.
Yes,
font.
absolutely. Absolutely. It fits perfectly. That's exactly who he should be.
I love it. I love it. So is that pretty much brings us to
Oh, God. Somebody said something about Pawn Stars. I do look like that fucking guy right now. Christ almighty. Hold on. That's better.
how those cans working out for you.
Huh?
Oh, whatever. I need my gimmick. I miss my gimmick.
We'll get it, Justin.
Yeah.
We'll have to sneak out and do a secret show one night.
Yeah,
Where
I
we
mean,
just fix shit.
yeah, at least come fix stuff for
Yeah.
sure. All right. Is it about time?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
I gotta go.
Yes,
I'm very
you do.
excited. I have to go be Charming Justin.
Oh, can you do that?
No, I have to go be regular Nathan. I can't be Charming Justin.
Mm.
You can.
I can't be charming. I don't know what that means. What is charming?
See what he's doing. It's just effortless. Hey everybody. We are Has it hit yet?
Yes.
Okay. Hey everybody, we're hashtag Wrestlepals. He's hashtag Wrestlepal Justin. If you'd like to get in touch with him, it's at the Hulkster on Twitter, or
That's true.
just put hashtag Wrestlepals on literally
I'll
anything.
find it.
He'll find it. I say we, but yeah, come on, man. And I'm hashtag Wrestlepal Nate. Hi. At the Nate Project on Twitter, all the piss has been taken out of him.
Where can they reach you?
At the Nate Project on Twitter.
Yeah?
I'm not going to reply. I might reply. There's an odd percent chance I'll. Well, that would just be. He's sending it right now. I'll get the notification. I'll check it. I'll see it. It'll weird me out and creep me out a little bit. God damn. Hey, someone just... Oh. Go ahead, creep me out. Ruin my day. It makes me feel weird. I get an interview in 2 hours. Go ahead. Just light up my phone. Between 3 and Stop. Please don't. Leave me alone.
You may want to mute the trash pals.
Never. I need it. I don't care. I check my phone right in the middle of it.
Sorry, I've got trash pals business to take care
Shit's
of.
important. Talk amongst yourselves. The YouTube channel, Justin. What is the YouTube channel?
Hashtag Wrestlepals.
Write it out.
Spelled out. Yes.
Hashtag Wrestlepals. And go back, check out the backpacks. Check out the back.
And the snack packs.
Oh my god, the lemon ones are so good. And check out the back catalog and see how wrong I was on everything. And Justin, goddamn profit with his future vision. It's amazing. And I highly encourage you to go check out the Facebook page as well.
Yes.
It's a Wrestlepals VA. You gotta think of something cool for the V and the A to stand for. Not Virginia.
Okay. We'll work on that for next week. Our backstory.
Wrestlepals voiceover artists for all your. Wrestlepals VA is the Facebook page. Go over there, like it. When weird shit pops up, we are into the weird. What am I saying?
It's also the Twitter at Wrestlepals VA. You can follow us there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And you can pick us up on the iTunes machine now too. If you don't want to watch us, which I guess I understand, then you can listen to us instead.
I can understand not wanting that.
We're just about there, Nathan.
Okay. You can, yeah. God. It's the best. It's the best. Like, I'm gonna get this as a sticker, put it on the windshield of my goddamn car. Jesus. Goddamn hashtag Wrestlepals.
I lost my keys and my little dog is bone. So I pick him up and I'm gonna carry home. But he a mean dog, bit me in the spare rib. And I'll take him home, put him in the baby crib. Yeah, I don't know the words to AJ Styles. You know what you are? You're phenomenal. Phenomenal.